Good morning. I'd like to talk about two saints briefly, St. Mary Magdalene and St. James the Apostle. We celebrated as a parish our patroness, St. Mary Magdalene, this last Wednesday. She was unfortunately mistaken in the identity as a sinner, a prostitute, having anointed the feet of Jesus. It took many centuries for that to be reversed, that she was not what people had made her out to be. She was truly a faithful follower of Jesus. She was the first that Jesus revealed himself to after the resurrection. She is known as the apostle to the apostles, as a true evangelizer. She's a model for us of true faithfulness. Also, what happens when our identity is mistaken for something that perhaps categorizes us as a sinner or some other case or issue. How do we handle that when people misjudge us? We can certainly ask for her intercession and also to evangelize the timeless, crucified, resurrected Christ to those around us. To St. James the Apostle, today's feast, we are reminded that he and his brother John, who wrote the gospel, they immediately left their nets and followed Jesus. They loved the Sea of Galilee. So they took off and followed Jesus, and they are certainly models for us in terms of what do we do when we might have a bad temper. They were known as sons of thunder. And not only that, it was their way of saying to Jesus, we would like to sit at your right and at your left in the kingdom. They put their mother up to asking Jesus that question. Can you put my sons, one at your right, one at your left? And Jesus says, that's not up for me to do. And can you drink from the cup that I drink? Which means, can you endure suffering? The type of death that, of course, they were going to endure. In fact, James is the only one in the scriptures that has been recorded with regards to his death as a martyr. So what can we learn from St. James today? How is he to inspire us? That if we have this desire to, want accolades and praise, and not that that's bad, but if that becomes our focus, it's not compatible with the Christian life. Meaning we're called to walk out of our self-centeredness and to serve, as James did with his entire life. Most of us are plotters in the faith. It's one foot in front of the other. Sometimes we fake it till we make it, but let us not lose sight of our call to follow Jesus, to evangelize, to be humble, and not to be self-centered. St. Mary Magdalene, St. James, pray for us.